Last year's Nobel Peace Prize winner is set to be the favorite to be the new Venezuelan president. Interesting. Another piece of interesting information. In 2024, Rothschild and Co., you know that family, was invited into Venezuela to do a risk assessment and a debt assessment. After that, we know that they did not join, the Venezuelan government did not join the central banking network. Every single time somebody doesn't join the central banking network, there is an invasion. The leaders are claimed to be dictators, they're bad people, etc., etc. They either have weapons of mass destruction, or in this case, they're drug dealers, whatever the case is. We've seen this with Gaddafi, we've seen this with Saddam, we're seeing it now happen in Venezuela, we're seeing it happen to obviously Putin, although nuclear weapons stopped that whole thing going on. And the funny thing is, historically speaking, Medvedev just said something. He's like, if you have nuclear weapons, it's going to be a deterrent for this shit going down. And it's true, because until India got their nuclear weapons, man, the West was fucking with them on a regular. Same with Pakistan. Just nuclear weapons came along, suddenly no one touches them. Great example. North Korea, right? Nobody's fucking with North Korea. Why? Because if you do, you know what happens. It's very true. They will fuck with countries that have natural resources but don't have the ability to defend themselves in a nuclear capacity. And that, my friends, is why there's a very real and serious potential for Iran to be the next zone of conflict, because they're in that process and they're in such a critical spot. I would say probably the most critical spot. So however you feel about these regimes, these governments, these dictators, these presidents, these leaders, whatever label you want to put on them, there is a clear pattern. We as people have to be aware of this pattern, because sometimes when the wool gets pulled over your eyes, it doesn't benefit you, the average person, but it does benefit companies like Mobile, like Shell, like BP, like Aerodynamics, and a lot of other weapon manufacturers. Keep that in mind, guys.